There is a big sale going on right now for all of the knives from Olight, and so I figured we'd talk about them, and I'm also going to give away two of them in the video. Let's go ahead and get to it. I think a great way to start this video is with a giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away two O-knives, the Hank, the utility knife blade with the carbon fiber, and the Damascus bead. We'll talk about which knives those are, but the way you enter this is to go to maxlvledc.com. There will be a link to a Google form right there. There'll be jiggling. It'll say O-knife giveaway. You'll have 72 hours to enter from now. All the information will be listed there on the link, and then you just fill out the form, right? You're going to have an email, your first name, and some basic information that will help me identify you and make sure that I can get you a email that's not going to seem like it's a scam. So one of the things that will be there is a 4-digit code you will have to create and just enter. And I'm just going to give you that code if you win so that you know it's me. This has worked out really well so far with other giveaways. I'm really excited that it's functioning and that people are not getting taken advantage of, but definitely you can enter that. And yeah, go do it. All right, now let's talk about the actual sale itself. So there's a couple of knives in this sale that are actually some of my favorite that have ever been made by Oknife. Now it's worth noting, one of the reasons why I like them so much is because they are OEM'd by a brand called Kaiser. And if you're not familiar, Kaiser is one of the premier budget knife brands out there. I think they make some of the best quality products under $100, in fact. So it was a really smart move from Oknife to partner with them and make high quality pieces. And the first one that I got that it really got me excited and I thought was really, really well done was this. This is the Freeze 2, which is currently on sale. Now, I have had this copper version for a little while. You can see the patina difference. You can see what it looks like underneath that clip. And it's the only knife I have with copper scales. Love this knife. 154 cm. It's a great piece. Now they also have one that's in I believe it's a green handle, so that's another option if you like that. But for me, this was like the one copper knife that I own, and I really do like the blade shape. I love the fact that it has the jimping all the way up. Enough said. It's a very good knife. There's some good deals on it if you want to check that out. The other knife, which I said was one of the best button locks that I've ever experienced, is the knife called the Metal. Now this has insanely good button lock action, which is not surprising because, you know, like I said, Kaiser makes great knives, and these are also on sale. So one of the knives that we'll be giving away in this will be the Metal, but you can also buy this, which I didn't know they were bringing back, plus the titanium i3T for a pretty amazing price as well. The one knife that they don't have, which really annoys me, it doesn't annoy me, I mean, I understand being out of stock, but probably my absolute favorite O-knife of all time has got to be the Roboto 2. So this is, in my opinion, the perfect combination of everything, right? It's got the sheep's foot blade shape. It's got an amazing action with the crossbar lock. It comes in a bunch of different varieties, mostly in aluminum handles. I got one with the American flag on it. This is my favorite. But the other two were actually the ones that I kept because I like them so much. There is a new knife, though, on the table we're going to talk about that might want to be a consideration. So we'll start with that knife. That is the Roboto 3. So a little bit smaller than the number 2. And actually, this was just about perfect. This one's a little on the smaller side. For me, at least. It kind of pushes my hand a little bit off the edge. It's like a 3.5 finger knife. It does not really have a forward finger choil either. I feel like they kind of missed the opportunity to put like some sort of place for me to put my finger, which really would have changed the way this knife worked. Still though, the action is as good as the Roboto 2. Sorry, that was bad. And if you have smaller hands, I definitely can see people enjoying it. I also really, really like this texture on the aluminum. It's just a little something more, and aluminum tends to be kind of slippery, so anything that they add is a good thing. So that's a cool knife that is going to be available. There'll be like bundles with that as well. You can check out, link is down below. Okay, now let's get into the fun part, right? The stuff that we're going to be doing with the giveaway. I'm not going to open this bead because the patterns are unique, and I think that's the experience should be safe for the individual who wins this. Same thing with the utility knife blade. We've reviewed this on the channel before. Hopefully they've started to include additional blades with these. You'll have to let me know if you win this what this looks like. Send me a picture. Now, real quick, because I'm going to take it out of the box because I think that it's just a lot of space to take up in a small flat rate box. But they have a hank as well, and it's nice. It's got a little microfiber on the back. It's very loud in a color combination. We have, of course, orange and blue. This is classic Olight and Oknife to do this kind of loud presentation. I just really would like to get rid of all of this and just the pattern and the trees. But still, quality looks really good. Yeah, not much more to say, right? It's something to clean your glasses, to clean lenses on your phone, and to clean up messes when they happen. So that is one of the things that you'll be winning along with these. And then let's go on to the knives. So which one is this? The first one, the first one is also a metal, probably my favorite of the knives, one of the favorites. And actually, if I'm being honest, had I not already opened this and used this a bunch, this I like even better. I like the grippiness of the G10 quite a bit more, and somehow this manages to have even better action than the one I own. So I think people are going to really like this. You can actually get this in combination with the green O-Pen Mini, which that is a great little bundle. If you're looking for one thing from this sale, that would probably be my pick because it's a good value. You get 154 cm blade steel, an excellent button lock, and you get the grippiness. So this would be a knife I would really use. I would use it hard, and I would have no reservations in doing so. So very cool. I like that one a lot. This will be one of the two knives that you will be winning. And I also like that it matches with the hank as well. So that's cool. And the second knife will be this one, which we didn't talk about from the sale, but is currently also on sale. And is their cleaver style knife in Damascus. And man, is this thing a fingerprint holder. It just very, very, very polished. So it's going to take all of those fingerprints, but you know what? Someone will love it. It's called the Freeze 3. Has a really nice contoured handle, reversible pocket clip, and an interesting action because it's so front heavy. It kind of comes out lackadaisically, but still, cool knife. It's just not my personal thing. So I think someone will get a big kick out of it. And the other thing that's cool is in each of these, you're going to get a commemorative coin that matches with the blades. So that is true of the metal. It's true of the Roboto 3. It's true of all of these knives. So that comes in a pouch. So that will be there for you. That's pretty much it. Just want to let you guys know. This sale does not last all that long. I think it ends on the 25th at 8 p.m., I want to say. I will correct myself if it's different. But it's worth looking into if you were trying to find a deal. And the cool thing is that the bead, the Damascus, titanium Damascus or Timascus bead is included in whatever you purchase anyway. I think my favorite is probably any of the combinations that involve either this knife or the green version, the metal. That's probably my preference. If you like smaller knives, the Roboto 3, I mean, the action is excellent. It's just a little bit small for my hands. So just keeping that in mind. It's about a 3-inch blade. Very, very good ratios on this. It's a very good looking knife. I think in the future, two things they could do, if I'm just being honest, is create a place for a forward finger choil right there by having it connect, and also get rid of these separators for fingers. Because for me personally, it kind of falls right in where I want to put my second finger. That's just my personal thoughts on this. I don't dislike it. I just think a more neutral handle would be better. All right, that's it for today. Thanks as always for stopping in, and we'll talk again soon.